You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity. Raul is with us in Phoenix. Hey, Raul. Golly, I cannot push the right button today. There we go. Raul is with us. Hey, Raul, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Hey, thank you for taking my call, and thank you for all of you guys, what you do there. It inspired me a lot, and I'm sure it inspired so many other listeners, too.
Thank you. Very nice.
Quick background. I'm 30 years old. I have a master's, and I graduated from the doctorate degree a couple months ago. Moved to Phoenix, Arizona, because I find a job here. So my question is, my compensation for the first year is $180K, and then from starting next year, it would be ranging between $20 to $50K bonus on my base salary. So
way to go, dude! You're killing it.
Thank you. I graduated from the debt free. So me and my wife worked throughout the school I did go, and paid off $180K of my school, and also paid off our car $30K. So we are completely debt free now.
Wow!
And was just wondering, how do I start from here? How do I start investing, building wealth to have the good retirement?
Wow. What's your PhD in?
Pharmaceutical sciences.
Oh, okay. Good for you. What are you doing for a living?
I would be a project manager in one of the big companies. So.
Yeah, I thought so. Research, R&D. Yeah. Okay.
Man, well, I would take out a car loan and arbitrage, which is what I'm hearing. I'm just kidding, Raul. I'm just kidding. That was from another segment.
I'm a failure as a father.
That's the first thing I thought. Take out a car loan and invest in Airbnb. That's what I would do. No, really, though. You guys have done a fantastic job. I mean, you're definitely one of the success stories that because your income even rose, not your lifestyle, right? You guys did really well with the income you had to pay off your debt and to do the right things and to set you guys up so well, because now you will be able to invest greatly. So we do recommend investing 15% of your income into retirement. And so things like your 401k or 403b, Roth IRA, and keeping that steady investing for the long term. And that's your 15%. And then do you guys have kids?
Yes, I have a 2-year-old.
Okay. And so looking at college for your 3-year-old and looking ahead and saying, okay, we want to save up for their college, and with your income, that's going to, you'll have definitely the margin to be able to do that.
Is your wife working outside the home, sir?
No, not now.
Okay, so you'll be able to max out your 401k. I assume they offer a Roth 401k and some match, correct?
They offer 401k up to 7%.
Really? You mean a match up to 7%?
Yeah, match up to 7%.
Yeah, yes. But you can put the max of your 401k in there. $22,000.
Okay.
And so you put all that in, and then you get all the match. Do it all in a Roth 401k in good growth stock mutual funds. We spread it across 4 types: growth and income, aggressive growth, and international. Fund your kids' college fund. Each of you can do backdoor Roths. You're going to make too much money to do a regular Roth, but you can do what's called a backdoor Roth. Get with a SmartVestor Pro at RamseySolutions.com that's in your area. They'll sit down and teach you how to start these basic investing things going. And that's your first step to investing. Your next step is get the house paid off. And once that's paid off, then you can decide what the surplus you've got beyond those things. And you will have surplus because your income is going to continue to go up. You're obviously an unusually bright guy, very smart. And so you're going to end up making amazing amounts of money, and always be enjoying some of it, giving some of it, and investing some of it. Always enjoy it, give it, and invest it. And I would put percentages on that. I just gave you percentages on minimums to get started on your investing side, but make sure that your lifestyle is not ridiculously low if you make $250,000 a year. It doesn't need to be, but make sure you're not consuming it all with your lifestyle. And make sure you're not investing everything and having no generosity in your family. So we want to have all 3 things functioning. The people that we find that have high quality happiness coefficients, we find happy, well-balanced, mentally healthy people with good relationships that are wealthy. And there's lots of them. They're everywhere. But the people that we find that fall in those categories are always generous. They always have a reasonable level of enjoyment, not over-enjoying it, not hedonistic, and they always are steadily investing. They're always doing those three categories. And you and I taught that just to teach your own kids. In Smart Money, Smart Kids, you're first number one.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, it's the basics of all three. And here's what's fascinating, too. You know, people really do think if I could just make more money, everything will be okay, right? And the habits that you have carry on with you. And speaking of social media and Instagram, there's this account that she does these budgets. People submit their income and their budgets for the month, and she shows them on the account. Anyways, long story short, this couple makes like $3 million a year. It's like 70, 80, 90 a month, and they spend it all. They have like $1,200 left over. It's like $4,000 on clothes. They have a full-time, all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. You can still spend your way into stupidity regardless of your income. So those three principles are so important. They're so important to give, save, and spend. Congress has proven that for years. Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. To check out all our podcasts, just search Ramsey Network on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.